Well, fuck you, Craig, and welcome back to the 100. This is going to be the 137th rendition of Cooped Up Conversations with Aaron, Joey, Prokop, and me, Cooper. We have an episode that's going to be coming out. This one's going to come out way before that one. It was borderline a Chet episode, but not with Chet, with Mitch Qualls, a talented screenwriter, entrepreneur,
sex haver,
advocate of women's rights, all the good stuff. And yeah, so that's coming out later. So this is going to come out first. Prokop, how have you been? It's been a little bit.
Doing good, prepping for the kid.
Prepping for the kid. How close is it?
2 months. Just about.
Jesus.
Start October, could be mid-October, could be late October.
I still haven't seen you put your PTO request in for the pod for producing it, so
you need to give us a 2-week notice.
Yeah, we're gonna need to see that.
Thank you.
I'll just get.
Are we allowed to be at the birth?
Can we live stream the birth?
Not like in the room, but can we show up?
Probably not.
That's low key fucked up. Dude. At all the movies, at all the movies, all the friends come.
We have cigars outside the room.
Can we chain smoke cigarettes in the room?
We're not asking to help pull the baby out, dude.
Can I actually cut the umbilical cord?
Well, yeah,
do they have bars in hospitals?
I don't know if
I'm gonna cut it.
There very long.
I
don't know what they allow.
Do they have bars at hospitals?
What about? They might not let people in anymore because of COVID.
COVID's over.
It's over, but there's sneaky areas where it's not over, and I have a sneaky feeling
my doctor
might
not be a place. Honestly, isn't a bad idea.
Every single time I walk into the dentist, I forget you have to wear a mask in the dentist. I'm like, oh fuck, sorry.
I don't wear a mask.
They just took ours off. Aaron's dentist.
Wow, that's exciting news. Exciting news. Well, the pandemic is officially won, guys. We did it. We got through it. Congratulations.
Hey, but Joe Biden's saying to make sure you get vaxxed up for hurricane season, so pay attention to that.
Did he actually say that?
I don't know. It could be anything at this point.
I got my hurricane vax. I'm not
Hold up.
affected.
Also, that hurricane didn't look too bad.
Yeah, I know. It was I saw people posting. It just looked like
Was it just rain?
It looked like rain. It looked like when you look outside your door and you see the streets flooded a bit. It's LA's underwater.
Was it sneaky though, where their ground, whatever, is apparently pure rock.
Well, yeah, it doesn't absorb anything.
Yeah, that's like Arizona. Just
a little bit of rain wipes them off.
Well, dude, apparently it hasn't rained in Arizona in months, but it's also 115 for 3 weeks straight or something wild like that.
Yeah, I heard not great things about Arizona right now.
I can tell you one thing. I went to Texas, and this is what we can lead off on. Texas is not a pretty place, by the way, especially Dallas, Fort Worth area. What an absolute waste. It's a wasteland of highways, dirt, Motel 6s, Waffle Houses. It's literally it's almost kind of like a dream where you just keep driving down the highway and it's never-ending exits of just fast food places. And the one thing that we thought about Brooklyn and I was it is flat and there's no trees, so maybe the perspective's different. Maybe that's what everywhere looks like. But also, I feel like that's not the case. It's.
I mean, it's big.
Absolute dump.
Maybe there's some cool Red Dead places, but
yeah, I'm sure.
I don't think there is.
But
Texans have this urge. It's unique to an extent. This urge when they see land. To be honest, land that's being used or land that's not being used, they can't fight the urge to build a parking lot.
Yeah,
it's so there isn't really anything left because it's that's not being used parking lot. And 6-lane highway.
The thing is, I will say the people are very nice. The people are very nice. I will say that.
But does it piss you off? A
little bit, but also it's it was nice because when we went to Europe, I learned I was European fat. But then when I went to Texas, I found out I was Texas skinny, dude. I've never felt that. They're fucking big. Most of them are big.
Even down south, it's not pretty.
No, there's some big bodies, and then the only people who aren't big are 6'5" ripped guys that clearly work on a ranch or something like that. That's it. It's nowhere in between. And the roads are terrible. There's no excuse for the roads being bad because it's like you guys get to build from the ground. There was nothing here when you had to modernize, really. Like you just need to put roads down.
It's flat, empty land, right?
It's desolate. When we landed, it honestly made me a little anxious. I'm like, why is it so fucking flat? I felt like Morty when he like touched the flat surface. He's like, what's fucking happening? I can't go back. I mean,
I think we should do for content go to one of those cities.
Well, Dallas is the Worcester of Texas, basically. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's like the third best city. Because Houston, Austin are probably better.
San Antonio?
San Antonio's not better.
I don't know anything about San Antonio.
El Paso's definitely not better.
No, it's Dallas is third. But like,
It might be a cool town. or
it
two.
looks cool at night. All the desert places don't look good during the daytime.
Yeah, when you're like flying over them, it's just like a square. You could see like
It's also
lights.
weird,
The
dude. 'cause
lights look cool.
It feels like Hartford, Connecticut being downtown, except there's a million people in that city because there's no one walking around. Like there's a few people walking from their cars to the specific restaurant they want to go to, but other than that, dude, like there was like no one walking around.
Are there like other
that.
neighborhoods? People just don't stay downtown.
It's like no, it's like weird, man. Like
Well, it's too hot to really be
It'll-
inside.
it'll literally be like a highway, like Route 1 in Saugus, dude, for like 10 miles, and then all of a sudden you get this like massive urban sprawl called like the Villas or something like that, and it's like cookie cutter houses that look nice, and then it's just like urban, like like sprawl again. It's terrible, and it was so hot, like you couldn't like. I literally burned my ass like a Whopper getting into the fucking Tesla, sitting on the seat because the seat was so hot, dude. I like barbecued, and I got up and I was like, "Oh, what the fuck?" And I touched the car, and the car burned like I was like cooking chicken on a plate, and then touched the pan. It was miserable, and like there's no it makes sense is what I'm trying to say. I'm fucking stumbling over my words. It makes sense why they're all fat though, because you will just be driving and it'll be so hot, and you just go by a Sonic and it's got like 99-cent slushy, and you're like,
you're like
do it up. Like, dude, we stopped everywhere, bro. We got like Dutch Bros and Sonic one drive, like just because it was so hot, you slurped down the fucking Slurpee.
My thing is like, how many cars have we owned that the AC didn't work?
Most of them.
Extended period of time.
Most of
This is
them.
like my truck's the first one that had AC that consistently worked.
Yeah, this one.
How do
works
you
pretty
exist
good.
down there without it?
Well, dude, the Tesla, the one good thing was that you could keep the AC mode on. So it was you can walk away from the car and it still stays at like
but
70.
I mean, like, let's say you're a teenager. You're not gonna have AC in your car 90% of the time.
Oh no, people must die, dude. Like,
oh dude, I bet you like at least 6,000 people a year die in that city.
well, there was
Houston must be a
They
different
call it-
one.
you didn't see a lot of homeless people, but the ones you did were
Yeah,
like
because fucking
they were like they saw the Battle of Verdun, dude. Like these guys were fucking
because Greg
grizzled.
Abbott shipped them off to California.
Yeah, I would definitely.
They're like,
go-
we're
I would
free
definitely
from
go to
homeless.
San Francisco. I don't know. Like, why would you stay
Dude, I wonder what Houston must be like in the summer. That must be a
Couldn't
different
pay.
planet.
It was a miserable experience, and everyone's like, "It's a dry heat," and I'm like, "Yeah, dude, but it's radiating off the ground too. You're melting up."
You're
and
like
down.
where I come from. It was 73 the other day with a nice breeze.
Nice.
Even Brooklyn's
Well,
like,
chilly
it's,
almost.
it's humid though, and I'm like, yeah, humidity sucks, but also being at 110 degrees in the sun sucks because you know,
It's
like
like-
I'm dying.
If you can't touch the sidewalk, it doesn't matter if it's not humid, in my opinion.
No, I don't know. It's like it's miserable.
Dude, we
If
walked
you
around.
can't have a dog, then
The stockyards in Fort Worth were really cool. If you're ever gonna go to Fort Worth, that's 100% like something you should do. $53 for the rodeo, by the way. What the fuck? Crazy. Even barbecue was mad expensive, dude. Like it's not cheap. It was like, I guess I bought a hat too, but it was like we got a fucking sprawl. I don't know how those people eat it though, dude. I felt so greasy and like we went back out in the heat and I felt like I was cooking like a hog. And dude, I like had energy for a bit. I was like walking around, and then once like because you go into the stores and the AC kind of like revitalizes you. But if a few of the stores like didn't have the best AC and you were walking around in them and you're like, oh motherfuck, like I'm dying, can't do it. I was so sticky, dude, and I knew I had to get on the plane right after. I probably didn't smell bad because I didn't smell myself, but like I definitely looked sweaty, which sucks. Sabrina.
Well, I think we should do
By
content.
the way, I found another food bag, so you guys missed 2 meals, dude. You're gonna kill.
I purposely said that I wasn't gonna double feed, so I will let them.
No,
eat.
honestly, we're putting on Meow Watchers, dude. She's gonna get on Rachel Ray.
Put
We'll
the cat
check
on
it.
the
What time
table
does she
already.
eat? Like, what are the
I'm not
new
picking her up. I don't like picking her up. I picked her up the other day like more than once, and I felt bad about it.
Oh yeah.
Should we do content?
Yeah, and one of the times she was mid meow, dude, and I picked her up and she was like, like it sounded like I fucking
The
squished her.
night, Saturday night, she was outside since 3 a.m. all the way to like.
Oh, Brooklyn,
She was crying
meowing
the entire time.
Dude, she was meowing both ways, dude. It was a lose battle, and I didn't even know she was outside. I was dead asleep. I didn't get waken up by it. But it was because I fed her like half a bowl of food. And then I was like, I probably fed her too much, so I took it back. And I think she was pissed. Also, she sleeps on the bed, dude. It's rattled. This doesn't need to be in the podcast.
Yeah, you guys just wanted a tangent. Though.
No, well, he
Well, I
fucking
was saying she was
talked about it.
meowing for like literally 8 hours straight. I think
Yeah.
because I finally fell asleep. Well, it wasn't that hard for me to fall asleep because I was drinking, but like I fell asleep and I woke up and I still heard it. And I was like,
No,
"That's
dude.
great."
I walked
I didn't
out.
even know I didn't even know she was locked
When,
up.
like, could
Hey,
you-
I walked out and she was just sitting there, and I was like, "This must be on purpose." So I'm just like,
Well, that's what I thought too. That's why I didn't like text you or anything. But you wouldn't have seen it. But I was in the bathroom. She was meowing. I picked her up and I like put her on that couch. And I'm like, all right, go to bed.
But it's the principle.
I couldn't find her one day, and
Oh, that's
I
good.
was looking, and then she was in my blankets, and I was like, "Oh,
Yeah, she's a tunneler. She likes to tunnel.
she's itching to get in there right now."
No, I know. She's an explorative cat, dude. But like I said, she's not like she doesn't
Do you think
like
she'd like-
interacting with
Do you
the.
think she'd like Dallas?
She would have maybe died in death. Dude, there was road runners on the ground, dude. And they were so hot. They were like underneath the cars, but their mouths were like open like a pelican. I'm like, that thing must be dying. like,
I don't know how they live.
Can we go to like?
every time I saw a road runner, though, I go, meep.
So where is Dallas? If I'm looking at Texas,
It's like in the middle. It's closer to Oklahoma.
Where
like
would
middle part.
Austin be?
Austin South. It's like in between San
There's the
Antonio.
Texas Triangle, so it's like
It's
Dallas is here, the Gulf
It's
is
Houston.
Houston, and then across
So
toward Morris.
it's like Houston, not as bad.
No, Houston's
Oh, it's
humid.
worse, I'd argue, because it's on the Gulf.
So what's the point of Austin then? That's what I never got. Like what?
It's like Portland.
It's
dude.
the capital, yeah.
But like how can you like exist?
It's just a thing.
Because
What do you want?
Portland's convinced the world that it's not just like a college campus with like bar taco in it. And we've been bamboozled into thinking it's a city you want to move to.
You mean Austin?
I wouldn't
Yeah,
move to Austin, but I would love to go. Like it's like Nashville. I don't think I could live in
Can
Nashville.
we do a content trip to Austin?
I feel like that's what everyone's gonna be doing in Austin because everyone's there now.
I said we do
We
a
missed the
content.
boat.
I said we
I'm
go
gonna do a
a
content-
content trip to Tulsa.
That's what I'm saying. I want to do a content trip to like a pig city. Where like we aren't going
Who
to.
wants to go to Philadelphia with me?
I'd go.
To be real, I would have gone if my sister.
Yeah,
for
I like. I want to go to a city where we know we're not going to enjoy it.
because then those ones you sneaky do enjoy.
Like
all
the
those
content
go.
will be like 3 boys from a real civilized place figure out
You can't steal these ideas.
figure out how to enjoy their time. And,
That could be like the series, just how to enjoy and then whatever city we're in.
dude, we can just drop
how to
everything.
enjoy it. It's like
If we
how
got-
about us just getting hammered.
If we got good, like
How to enjoy Duluth in the middle of the winter.
no, here's the thing.
Dude, that
If
we
we
go
got
like
like
Buffalo in the middle of
if we got a
winter.
decent
I've
camera,
been to Buffalo in the middle of the winter. It's terrible.
if we got a decent
Figure it out
camera
now. We'll
and
figure it
edited
out.
the videos well, that could be something. Because all we would do is like we would just go to like the first few videos. We go to like the bullshit stuff that like they say to go to, you know. But it's like essentially going to like
Betsy Ross is
downtown Plymouth, and that's the entire thing for a metro area with a million people, and that's it. But then we keep doing that, and I guarantee you, other cities would find it, and they'd pay us to like fly us out and be like, "Oh, visit this."
Oh, I'm sure I guarantee you they won't. Based on us scorching the cities we're going.
All right, can we do
We need
that?
to be. We need
I'd
to-
actually do this.
No, but the problem is you need to be. If we're gonna try to have people enjoy it in the cities we're in, we're gonna have to be nice.
I'm gonna go Google
We don't
flights
have to
right
be
now.
That's a
to
great
people,
idea,
but-
man.
No, we were really nice to people in Texas, but I thought it was just
But
terrible.
we can just ask them like, what do you do for enjoyment? What raises your dopamine here besides drugs?
Hey, I'm not trying to do H, but like other than that, what else can I do?
Let's pick one.
All right, I'm looking.
We should do an East Coast one. Like
No, those
like-
cities are like
like
don't
Raleigh.
aren't ass.
How about
No, I think we're
somewhere in Kentucky? How about Louisville? We might get killed in one of these cities.
So I'm
dude.
saying I don't want to go down south.
No, like let's do like Omaha, Nebraska.
Even Omaha's kind of like, dude, you got like the
Nebraska-
only reason I would go to Omaha though.
What about
this is the
is for the
point.
but
Like,
no, it's for they have something important in Omaha. Like I'm
What about,
trying to go to like I'm trying to have to
What about
take
somewhere in
Spirit.
New Hampshire? Like that's a quick one.
Oh, we could definitely shoot it.
Manchester.
We could
Manchester.
start
I
in
think
Manchester.
Manchester's like
But I really want to
Manchester,
do like
not fucking.
I want to do like Middle America, like Kansas
no,
City.
no, you're right. That's what
we should test run it around here.
Test
first.
run it in like not Nashua or like
That's
Nashua,
close,
yeah.
I guess I would have home field
Ooh.
advantage.
That's the thing. I don't want to go in with any like
But going
Let's go somewhere in New York, like an absolute dump
Like-
in the middle of
like
nowhere.
Utica.
Yeah, like Utica. That'd be so. Can we go to Utica next week? I will go this weekend. How much do you think a
I'm
hotel?
gonna be in the city,
What city?
the city, New York City.
Well, you can be us.
No, what about like I think we
What
should
do you
do
need
like
to do in New York City?
Fargo, like North Dakota,
Yeah, but how do we get there?
dude.
Like probably 2 connecting flights.
Yeah, that's
Like
it.
I don't want to do any city where I can already picture myself enjoying it because I can find myself
I
enjoying
hate to
Philly.
say it, there's not many cities that I can see myself in.
I think any city in the Northeast I could
It's-
figure it out. Chicago's too fun. Like Nashville's too fun. New Orleans. Too
How
fun.
about Sacramento? or
Yeah,
something?
like that, or like San
Sacramento, I
Jose.
feel
No,
good.
what about Albuquerque?
That's like beautiful though.
Yeah, but I'm not going.
Really?
I'm not going there.
Every time I've seen Albuquerque on TV, I'm like, that place looks like a dump.
No, like I think we should pick the like those states that have a population. Of
What
like,
other
13.
states are there? Like what?
I forget.
What's like Arkansas? Like Little Rock?
Yeah,
That's
Little
like
Rock is. We go to Little Rock.
I could do.
No,
it.
so-
What
Somebody's
about
gonna know
what
Rock.
about Indianapolis?
Yeah,
how you
that's
start.
one, like-
but that's like a
Or like a Columbus,
that's a
Ohio.
sneaky one I've heard.
Columbus,
It's like
Ohio.
Indianapolis.
Is it possible that
Cleveland.
in
We
Cleveland?
could do Cleveland and be like, let's see if
Dude, we'll hit
it's
up Beth.
actually like not a fucking piece of shit city.
We'll hit up Beth.
Or like
I
Milwaukee.
feel like it might be too.
The
There's
Twin
too much
Cities.
there. Cleveland.
I can't.
Yeah, there's too much.
There's too much.
If the city has, how is it? We can't go to
I
the
think-
city.
I think-
We should basically go to each state's north. We should go somewhere in
is
West
Albany,
Virginia.
Is Albany, New York cool?
No,
I have friends from. I feel like people, family in Albany.
it's fine. I feel
It
like.
doesn't feel
But then-
like. It
but
feels
then-
like Plymouth.
Yeah, it's like a.
What about like
famous
the
city.
rule should be the city can have a professional sports team.
Okay.
What about
Well, how? Yeah, I guess that works. Not include soccer.
Wichita, Kansas?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
that's
Those
perfect.
We
guys-
should go for some. We should look up some stupid fall fest and go to one of them, and just be like, "Yo, we flew out to Topeka, Kansas for their state fair. Here's all the slop."
We could also just do mini golf in every state.
Minis.
City. Like that's the main. Every
Mini
time we
golf.
have to do around a mini. There's only a YouTube channel doing that I saw, so we can't steal from them.
I think our channel should be doing what Steve Will Do It started doing in random cities across America. Hey, we're in. We're in.
No, I got an idea.
What if we-
Traveling to 50 different states and 50 different cities until I overdose on fentanyl.
We could do like.
Okay,
What's
that's
the
we're not making a line of drug.
What's that guy's name? That dude. Action Bronson.
Action Bronson.
But we go to like the shittiest cities.
Yeah,
we get 1-star food. We're out in the
Worst
middle of
restaurant
West
in the
Virginia.
city.
Out there.
We're in Charleston, West Virginia. Yeah, I think we should do like this winter a weekend because we don't even take time off for this. Like we spend like 24 hours.
Yeah, like if you make the flight like east of the Mississippi, it wouldn't be that bad.
No, yeah, we fly out like Friday after work
So
or even
somewhere in
Saturday.
Maine,
We can
that's
even
not-
leave like Saturday, get there in the day, and leave Sunday.
Augusta or whatever.
Augusta. Yeah.
That's like a city. Like I don't want any city that has a semblance of interest in it.
What does Augusta have?
Dude, I'm sure it's just lobster rolls, dude. That would just be fun.
I think that city's in.
Augusta, Maine.
I'm talking about Georgia.
Oh yeah, we're not talking about Georgia.
I'm talking Maine.
I don't want to go to Florida.
Wait, I got an idea.
We should do a random city spinning thing.
What's like? Is there another city in New Jersey?
I'm not going to New Jersey.
Newark.
Ugh.
All right, list the U.S. cities.
God, name a city, dude.
Name a city.
Get involved.
I'm trying
there anything
to
in
get in.
Vermont
There's
besides
3 of you on
Burlington?
one
No.
mic. I don't know, man.
Okay,
We
list
already
You
the.
can't name one city, dude. Name
I'm
one
gonna
city.
read down
Name one
from the
city.
top to the
What is this?
U.S.
Reno.
cities. So I'm gonna name the cities until
Reno's a good one.
Reno's a really
Reno's
good shout. I'm gonna
really
go
good.
down the list until a city that you.
What about
heard.
Reno in
All
December?
right, New York, too interesting. LA, too interesting. Chicago.
You should be starting from the bottom. Start from the bottom.
But there's like 8 people. Like I think the cities need to have like.
No,
5
bro. I'm
Do
saying
a couple
between.
swipes.
I'm saying between
Yeah,
5
right there.
But I think the
I'm saying
cities
between
that are, like,
5
What do you read?
and 50,000 people.
that's way too small. I'm talking like 500,000 metro.
Okay.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like,
We have people
we
that
need to do it. I'm like, we want to fly in.
There has to be at least a couple.
It has to have an airport.
Didn't places not have airports?
50,000 person city. Think has an airport. That we're gonna be able to fly.
you
into.
said 50,000 was a
You
lot.
did a bunch of just read. Start reading.
Yeah, I was gonna go. Okay, I'll start here. San Antonio, San Diego, Dallas,
you're
Austin.
two up.
These are still fun.
Jacksonville's a good.
You're at 11. Scroll, dude. 3.
Dude,
swipes.
what are you
You guys are like not getting my point at all.
But I'm saying-
These cities get pathetic quickly.
Yeah, so
Like-
I'm saying I want to see a mid-pathetic.
But like I want to just read. Like that's part of the bit. Like we're reading through. I'm not going straight to Pig City. Like,
You can't say L.A. though. We know L.A.'s not
I know, but
gonna be it.
you guys are so stupid. Louisville,
I said Louisville. You're like,
Memphis.
Louisville.
Milwaukee, Tucson, Arizona, Fresno's a good shit. That's
Fresno's good on.
that's like in the.
But
That's
it's
like
gonna
in
be
the
an expensive flight.
what's the? Where is
Shit
that
city.
in Fresno? It's in the valley, right? Where they just.
I heard it's not great. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Sacramento, Kansas City, Colorado Springs, Omaha, Tulsa's a good. Bakersfield,
I said Tulsa.
Wichita,
would be good. Wichita.
Henderson, Nevada, Riverside, Corpus Christi, Texas, Irvine, Cincinnati,
Irvine sucks.
I would never.
Greensboro, North Carolina. That's one.
I've been to Raleigh.
The problem with the California ones is just I feel like it almost is just
They're too big.
they,
still.
like at some point it's just like.
What about like
stuck with each
Charlotte,
other.
North Carolina? I heard
But
that's-
Charlotte's like fun.
Is it?
Actually, I don't know about Charlotte.
I'm thinking more Midwest here. I don't want to go anywhere.
Des
south.
Moines, Iowa. That's kind of where my brain was starting, like right away, like one of those. Cities.
Yeah, Iowa, Kansas, Oklahoma. That's where my head went right away.
Yeah, like Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
Yeah. Let's go to fucking Sioux Falls. Look up what a hotel is in Sioux Falls right now. Let's see.
For what date?
Let's say in like
Let's put a couple.
let's go in December, dude. I want to go when it's miserable. So how are you gonna
Yeah,
enjoy
no.
Sioux Falls in December?
January.
No, I don't want to use them next year's
No,
time.
we're not doing any time.
You're doing it this year. Well then, yeah.
We should take Friday.
Do
half
like
full.
November again. Do like Veterans Day. November 11th.
November 11th.
Should be better around there.
We'll leave.
We're just trying to get a price estimate here. This is cost.
Hotels what? Sioux?
Sioux Falls.
Sioux Falls.
Search.
Are these like gambling?
Oh,
sites?
it's from $66 here,
Alright,
dude.
Or like a hill.
Oh man, dude.
No, for like a
Sorry.
Hyatt place, it's like 125
All right,
bucks.
yeah, the flights are $290.
Yeah, this dude, and we should limit
Sioux
the
Falls
amount
have
of.
an airport.
We see what the flight track looks like.
Because I don't. We're gonna.
I have a sneaky feeling we're getting off in Chicago and then Minnesota for some reason.
It would be there is a direct flight to,
What?
but if we want, it'd be 11-hour stopping in what's ORD? Is that Orlando?
No, probably. It's probably the
One stop,
Is it Chicago?
21 hour. Yeah, there's not direct flights.
No, listen up. But we don't need a direct flight.
What's
I just want to drive.
what's
for
that
6
city?
hours once we get there.
What about Des Moines?
I guarantee you, none of these places have direct flight.
What about? Could we do
But
something?
Des Moines like big enough.
Is there one in Canada? What's like above us?
Oh, we go to like Manitoba.
Is that above us?
No, Quebec is above us, but that's actually interesting.
Oh, that's right.
We should
No, but
literally go
there's-
to Nova Scotia, dude.
I do want to go to, but that's also interesting.
You think
They have
Nova?
the most bars per capita on the planet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but
it,
they're
the
also
place doesn't
suck.
need to suck, but it needs to be sad.
It does. I don't think it's sad.
But
I
just
think they're, like,
having
dumb ass.
just having bars isn't enough for me. So it's like that would be a good place to go. Like I would never go to Nova Scotia just because they have a lot of bars.
Yeah,
But they have like the funny Irish accents. I think.
We're Toonie.
The thing about these flight prices, which is just why we're so privileged, is that the flight we could literally get over to Ireland for cheaper than going to
I know.
like Sioux Falls. So it's like, why would you spend that money? Like we
Well, it's
could,
probably
We go to
like,
Delaware.
we go to
Take the
Barcelona.
Amtrak down and go to Delaware.
but Delaware. Like where? Delaware.
I don't know. Dover, is that the city in Delaware?
Sounds right.
Prokop, do you know?
I'm looking. Wait, Dover? Yeah, that's the capital.
Delaware is just a suburb of Philly. So we can do Philly and then
Yeah, that's what I mean. When you get a Midwest city, these people can't leave.
I want to go to a city that like you can't even like
they're like
find
6
internet.
hours from.
Because like Albany's like a 2-hour drive from New York City, so it's like I want a city where these people. This is the best. This is like
The
the best
level of
weekend.
see what they put together.
'Cause you
The
don't-
level of elitist this conversation.
You don't come here, you're like, you can be like, oh, like one good thing about Boston is that you're close to like all these things. Like I want a city where this is the best you get, and 60 miles that way is
What's the
cornfields,
city-
70 miles that way is cornfields,
What's the city in Montana?
Billings or something,
Bowman?
Bozeman,
I would
Billings.
love to go there. That would be.
But that's like beautiful. There's nature.
Yeah,
I
But
want
think
flat
you
ground.
need- yeah.
I don't want anything
The
interesting.
problem is, I just don't want to go to the South.
What about somewhere in Michigan?
Lansing. We could do like Lansing, like not Detroit.
Well, Lansing's like a college town, so.
So wait, is Canada's in the running now?
I think Canada should be in there running.
Calgary.
We have our best.
I don't want to do Toronto.
No, well, Toronto's like a
Out
good
of
city.
nowhere. It's
All right, so I'm
Toronto's a
thinking
metro.
Manitoba, Edmonton, Calgary, like.
Edmonton's out there though. That's a long weekend.
But
Like
this is
that's
for
mostly
content.
Well, if we're
That's
doing
mostly
Veterans, if we're doing
flight.
Veterans Day, then it is a long week.
yeah, but like by the time you get there, bro, you're gonna like sleep the first day, and then you'll have one day and then leave it.
How about what's New Brunswick's capital?
Oh, like Moncton or something.
Moncton. Let's go to Moncton.
But that's like Maine.
do you
what about
mean?
Newfoundland?
All Canada's like.
What about Newfoundland?
Or
What if we
Newfoundland,
go
yeah,
to
let's
like
get one too.
Quebec, but we don't like, or like Toronto, but we're not allowed to actually go to Toronto, so we have to go to
I
like,
have
the hellish like suburbs outside of it.
Like the Braintree,
Yeah, like we have to stay in like Brampton or like
Brampton.
What is the capital of Greenland?
I don't even know if people live there, right?
That's what
I don't think people live there.
I would go to like a remote fucking.
I don't want
Actually,
to go.
looks pretty.
I don't want to go remote though.
But that's
Nook.
like a
Let's go to Nook.
but that's gonna be like $6,000. There's an easy flight there.
yeah,
This is it. It's Nook.
great.
Oh, I'm gonna go in Skyscanner and do like the thing where it says like any.
I think you should just do we should find a random city fucking
explore everywhere.
Prokop.
What month should I pick? Should I pick November?
Can you look up and stream a random city spinner and we'll get 10 cities and narrow it down?
Let me try and figure that out. Yeah. Send me some options.
All right, United States.
I don't.
I think that defeats.
Well, no, like you don't need to put.
All right,
random-
November?
They should have like a spinner online. for
$52 flights to North Charlotte,
to Miami's 45.
and $83 to Dallas, Charleston,
Charleston.
Durham. That's a decent one. Durham, North Carolina. What's that?
I've been actually. It's kind of
$100 round trip.
They have
Was that
Lucky Strike
Brisbane, New York?
Factory.
Rochester. What about Grand Rapids, Michigan? $100 round trip. Columbus, Ohio, $130.
But they have a professional sports team.
That's true, but it's a big city.
I like Grand Rapids.
Indianapolis, $150.
How long is that flight?
It's like 4 hours probably.
Probably like 3. St. Louis. All right, we're already past $200.
Yeah. We should keep it under 125.
Canada, what's the place to Cal? Oh, see, Jesus Christ, it's so expensive. Halifax, $300.
Yeah, we're going to Grand Rapids. Sounds like where we're going.
Grand Rapids. We could also go to Cancun for $200. Just say fuck it.
One night at an all-inclusive resort. Let's see if we can make it work.
I want to go to Nook really bad.
We want to see how much. There's no way this.
Dude, there's probably you probably have to take a fucking hydroplane over there, dude, from somewhere.
Oh my god, the amount of money. It's actually,
How much?
this is just Google. So Icelandic Air from $1,200.
Jesus Christ. That city has, I think, 8,000 people. I better be a god when I land.
But everything would be so
Actually,
expensive,
this
dude.
Expedia one. Yeah, dude. It's just to get there. That must mean it's a sick city, though.
No, it must mean that there's no.
Must mean they don't
it
want
means they
other
don't-
people
It means
coming.
they don't have enough flights there.
What would it take if we like wait till like the ocean froze over and like those?
Okay, I got a
large
spinner
American-
wheel ready.
Oh, spinner wheel Weddy.
Whittle Eddie.
Why are you widowy? I am
Widdly, I'm
Spinner
witty.
wheel Weddy.
widowy and wake.
Spinner wheel ready.
Hey, name.
You gotta start the stream, bro.
Well, someone has to click it.
Yeah, Joe will click it. He's close.
What if we do the Johnny Cash? I've been everywhere. So.
I've been everywhere. We should go where there's Waffle Houses and only eat Waffle House.
All right. You got to read the end. You got to read.
What are the 5 cities?
Columbus, Ohio, Grand Rapids, Michigan. What's that say? Cancun.
Cancun and what
Yeah,
Halifax?
Halifax.
All right. This is our spring break, guys, for the listeners. This is where we're going on spring break.
The December break.
Cancun.
Cancun. I really hope we get Cancun.
I pray we get Cancun.
Come on, please.
It's gonna be Grand Rapids.
And what does that say? Columbus, Ohio, boys. We get this fucking
How
kidding
much
me.
of the flights? How much of the flights?
Uh,
We're taking a November weekend
That's how
trip.
you spell Columbus, so we have to respin it.
It says Columbus.
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 Is that-
Columbus, Ohio. It's actually a town with 5 people.
let's see. Google flights.
I scrambled it.
How much are we spending to go to Columbus, Ohio?
We also need to get a camera. We need a cameraman.
Columbus,
Mia's
Ohio.
gonna come.
Google Glass took off.
Mia's gonna come to Columbus to record.
Do we have the Friday off?
Is weed legal in Ohio?
Last time we did Friday for Amsterdam, we did Friday and a Monday.
I'm not giving any time off for that.
Yeah,
So
we don't.
We literally can go.
$300? I could go to fucking.
We're going to Grand Rapids.
We're going to Grand Rapids. We're going to Grand Rapids for spring break.
$100.
Well, that's not spring break.
It is. This is the content. We're gonna clip this and put it on TikTok. It's gonna be like spinning fire.
Can't spell it wrong.
November in Grand Rapids. What's in Grand Rapids, Prokop? Can you look it up for us?
Yeah,
Look up best attraction in Grand
I
Rapids.
can't wait.
What? Oh, jeez.
Hey, for whatever reason, I'm flying to Grand Rapids. What can I do?
I have an important
All
business
right.
trip. What's
Welcome
that?
to Prokop Travel Agency. I'll get you set up right away.
Dude,
sir.
for Prokop Travel Agency.
So what are we gonna get to do while we're in Grand Rapids?
They gotta have some kind of local cuisine.
I can read it.
15 best things to do in Grand
Fucking cheese
Rapids.
There's no way there's
Uh,
50, right?
Well, that's
Sue all.
this TripAdvisor page.
It's already
I'm looking
less
at.
interesting than
This
Plymouth.
is food.
these-
Top attractions. All
Self-guided
right.
tours. We've got the
Self-guided. That's exactly what
We
I
got the
want.
garden.
Oh, there's that's too interesting. The
the
Ford
Gerald
museums
R.
there.
Ford Museum.
That's actually kind of interesting.
Well,
That's actually
but
it, though. That's the only.
That's the thing. Yeah.
That is it. That's the like.
Okay, so we're going to the Ford Museum.
That's
Oh.
about it.
What's that stupid house?
The Heritage Hill House. I feel like everyone has one of those.
The Art Museum.
Oh, is that Woods? That's crazy. I don't have Woods where I'm from.
Michigan has like bamboozled us into thinking their state's interesting because they have a big body of water. Like they're like, we're like a top 5 most beautiful state, and you see a picture of it, and it just looks like Manamis,
That's the minimum.
and you're like, okay.
There's a lot of theater here.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's gonna suck.
Look up. Okay, Prokop. Look up what the best restaurant
It's gonna blow.
It's gonna be terrible.
and what's like a fast food thing that's up there. Culver's. We should have to try Culver's. The butter burgers.
Wait. Other content idea, and it would be on a whim, and we'd
A
probably
lot
have
of
to spend-
burgers. I'm seeing a lot of
I almost
burgers.
think I'd rather
Taqueria.
go to like a
Almost
dangerous
all
country.
burgers. It looks like.
Is it Juarez?
Like I'd go to a dangerous country
No, we're not.
instead of this.
It looks like just burgers, right?
Yep. I'm just seeing burgers and tacos
So it looks like we're eating burgers.
and dessert waffles.
Oh, that's
Is there
fantastic.
a-
What time do
Oh,
bars
there's
close?
Culver's. I want to go to Culver's.
That's what I said.
Oh, sorry.
I fucking
What the fuck is
said.
Culver's?
It's the butter burgers.
It's that. It sounds like butter on a burger.
No, it's like they cook it in butter.
Enough.
Right. What's next weekend? What's the date?
I can't go next weekend.
No, I think the bit should be like on Friday. We decide.
No, I think we just decided.
I think we're going to Grand Rapids.
Oh, it's just filter.
No, because Columbus or something about it. It was $300 to fly. Are flights direct to Grand Rapids? Well, you said they're only $100.
And they are direct. Well, I'm not excited for
They
that.
at least have a casino or something.
Yeah, look up what time bars close in Grand Rapids, Michigan, please. Prokop.
It's 2 to
Like
4.
9 people.
2
2
to
to
4.
2 to 4
Is
a.m.
is legal in
Okay.
That's the kind of
Michigan.
appealing thing. We could drink till 4 a.m. one of the nights. Do we need to rent a car there, do you think?
Probably
I
could
think
Uber.
so. It's Michigan.
Yeah, I think it might. We're only there for 2 days, but
If
if
you
we're
stay
just
in
spending
walking
like
area,
Ubers are
possibly.
adding up, it might be worth like $100.
What about Windsor, Ontario? Across from Detroit, but we can't go to Detroit.
We're only allowed to look at.
We should only look at it across.
Yeah, that's a city.
Yeah, that's a
I don't even want to go to Detroit, so.
So, Grand Rapids, Michigan, we'll see you in November.
So, any listeners who are from there, just tell us things to do because
We're desperate.
I'm sure I could find
we'll
some.
probably be running out of ideas by 3 p.m.
I think Aaron's right though. We're just gonna end up going these places and we're just gonna end up doing heroin or something.
We're just gonna get fucked up.
Or meth.
It's all that's out
50
there.
states, 50 different bags of cocaine.
What I wonder what else they like consider like them. Like what do Grand Rapids people like?
I honestly couldn't tell you a single.
I feel like
thing.
Grand Rapids. My guess is of that city, which is kind of like Providence, where they're like way smaller than Detroit, but they like try to convince themselves it's better.
Oh, it's just as nice as Detroit. Yeah,
I'm still
it's actually way more convenient because there's less traffic.
You're right.
It's way cheaper.
We actually have this brewery, and they let you bring your dog inside, and it's like this industrial vibe, and it's fucking sick.
You can bring your dog.
In my apartment, wood floors. It's believe it or not, all
Actually,
It
gray.
does not need to be a well-behaved dog.
There's actually a farmers market, and it's my
We do it-
this old refurbished industrial building. I paid $400 a month in
kind
rent.
of an up-and-coming city.
Believe it or not,
Believe it or not, but
I'm pretty.
I said this before on the podcast, but I'm almost a little jealous of someone like in Detroit or something, because then they have like a motivation. That's like we're bringing back this city.
Yeah, we're just kind of cruising.
we're not cruise control.
We don't have that at all. We
The
don't have
difference
like,
is they're like fighting to get into the 21st century, and we're just like
that's.
I don't know if that's true.
We're
We're really elitist. I think more
we're
of
on
it
a
is
conveyor belt. to
more
the
of it is
future.
just that like we have like an established culture here while theirs growing.
That's what I mean. But like if you really loved your city, like you grew up there or whatever, but you were also ambitious, you'd be like, oh, I can.
Yeah, 'cause there's
I can
nothing
build
there.
this city.
You could just like open
like I
any
could own this.
restaurant
Yeah,
with any food on the menu,
And then you're
like,
rich.
people will go there.
and then you're rich.
But there's no bar for any like.
That's
there's
what I
no
mean. I'm
quality.
a little
Imagine we go
jealous.
and it's like the best place on the planet.
It just can't be.
And
I
we
was-
just come back and we're
I was-
brainwashed for Grand Rapids, Michigan.
I was a little surprised by Little Rock, Arkansas. I was like, this is like. I
But you
expected-
described it as Davis Square for a city of 1 million people.
Yeah, but that was way more than I thought it was going to be.
It's like it's still not
That's the
great.
thing, I think we'll be pleasantly.
Oh, I know,
surprised by Grand
My
Rapids.
take about a lot of places, I think a lot of cities where it's like there's like it's nice to live, not great to visit. I think we're gonna come back and be like, oh, I mean, like if I had to relocate, I would hate my life.
Yeah, you can see yourself.
Yeah, like it's probably like there's enough to like Plymouth. It's probably like Plymouth. Like you're like
Yeah,
it's fine.
it's a place.
There's like a couple of restaurants.
It's a vibe.
It's clams.
Claims.
The thing is, oh my god, we should have freshwater seafood. Freshwater.
I would not do that, but yeah. Anyway,
All right, well that's the pod pretty much. Is we've
what time is it?
One more bit.
I need wine. I'm gonna go get some wine. There better be a good bit when
I was caught off guard. I didn't know you guys were ready to be done.
I feel like that was a good bit. We got
Oh,
one
our
here.
episodes are good. You don't force it.
It isn't even an hour. We've been going for 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Yep.
I'm still sold on Sioux Falls though.
I could be minutes.
What happened
I
to
like the direct
Columbus?
flight option though.
That is true.
What happened to Columbus?
Columbus, Ohio. The flights are like $300 to Columbus.
Oh,
so-
okay.
What if we actually went to like, what's that city? Oh, do you know what would be a fun city to go to? I think. Regina. Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan.
I do want to try like a super north city, where it's like
Like Svalbard, Norway.
not like that. I just north.
Well, I mean, Dublin already is like north of like
No,
the
but
Arctic
like
Circle.
but Dublin, I'm not thinking of as like a northern.
You want a
city.
place
I'm
where
thinking,
the
like,
people are built for the like.
yeah, like
Yeah.
where it's like honestly even Buffalo. would be good.
What about that? That's why I think Edmonton. That city's up there.
That, or Edmonton would be perfect, but
But I bet Edmonton would be awesome. I think I'd like it too much. Like I want this city we're going to be like Grand Rapids. I think there might not be a more perfect.
Yeah, and that sets the bar for which direction we want to go with it.
Because we might be like, wow, this like these mid-sized cities are so horrible that I can never step foot one again.
Time to go to Utica.
Any city that was like I feel like established before like the 18th century or I mean 19th century is already too cool.
Well, Ohio is Michigan. It was.
It doesn't make sense.
yeah.
No, it doesn't count.
What are other states?
I couldn't name you all the states right now.
I could get pretty
I got
close.
yeah. I don't know. I
I'm looking at a map
don't
right
want
now.
to do anything
I'm
down
cheating.
south. Really.
All right, Prokop, do a quiz. Look at the state and then broadly describe its location and then see if we can get it. I'm pulling it up.
Okay.
Prokop was not into that idea.
He's not in anything.
It's north of South Dakota.
No, it's south of New York.
Like directly south?
Pretty south, yeah. Pretty straight
Pennsylvania.
south from New York. Not directly, but if you follow the
Oh,
coast.
Delaware.
it's pretty obviously West Virginia.
Close.
What? Can we look in West Virginia? What's another fucking city in West
There isn't a city in that.
Morgan?
Morgantown, but that's like we're not frat guys. I feel like you go to Morgantown to like
Oh yeah, because West Virginia's there.
yeah.
Yeah. Waco,
There's
Texas.
Philadelphia.
Okay, what cities or state I don't know if it's citywide. What states have open carry or constitutional carry that's practiced strongly? So I think we should go to only those states.
I feel like that's not where we should be making countdown.
We should point cameras at people.
Yeah, I feel like those are not going to be the people that want Northerners coming to remember recording them.
That'd be a good bit.
I think
Shitting on
Yeah.
the South.
I think it.
Portland, Oregon.
We stay in the Chaz zone, whatever it's called.
Yeah,
The free
We
zone.
get into
Jazz.
we get in the Chaz.
We spend 1 weekend in the chat and see how many blocks we can take over.
We show up and we start like being like friendly and we describe them how like this is like we tell them where we're from. We're like this is what functionality looks like.
What if we did this? We go to Chaz. We spend like a night or two there, and slowly we keep like inching the barricades forward. Like when no one's looking, we're just like pushing the barricades.
What
Like,
happened to the
And then we,
barricade?
and then we walkie-talkie our cop friends and just have them fucking shut it down.
Like that. We'll see how much we can take over.
What happened to the people whose houses were in there?
They had to move.
But they couldn't sell their home.
My take about that is that I
We
would
lost that.
if I like turned on CNN and saw that like
My house was on CNN.
AC-130s were like circling the fucking Chaz zone.
What? Is that what they do?
Never mind.
I think Chaz is a good idea. I don't even think
Chaz
it's
was a
there,
good
though.
idea.
I think it's probably not there.
It lasted like a week, I think.
Yeah. I remember they started shooting everybody inside there, like the Chaz people. Because they're like, we need somebody to go around and make sure everything is safe and okay. And you'll have to be armed. And they're like, oh, well, then.
So what you telling?
This is a really revolutionary idea. And the best part is we'll
The
give them
Chaz
no,
But then they
no
started just
training.
lighting people up, like other Chaz people. 'Cause they're like,
Yeah.
oh, we thought he was.
Yeah, I'm sure they
Chaz.
did.
Basically, what we've learned today is that
Do they get
actually
charged?
you can abolish.
Did they get charged for real murder when stuff
Oh,
comes
yeah.
out?
Yeah. I'm sure.
Did they go in and
sure
get
they're in
him?
jail.
Dude,
Yeah.
Navy
The
SEALs.
Chaz is just like a joke. It's kind of like, I don't think.
So the cops just walk in?
I'm sure, dude. I don't
Nothing's
think Chaz
not-
is a thing.
I think they were like, "Hey, you have fun." Like Go get at it, kids. Like,
Yeah, and then
Prokop, did you look it up? And it's so
I bet it got
I'm
filled
seeing
with trash.
Wikipedia. It says it was disbanded in July 1st, 2020. But that's Wikipedia.
Oh, so that lasted literally a month.
you guys like my hat?
July 2020. When did the whole thing go
You
down?
want to take
June.
2020?
Yeah, it was 2020.
2020.
June.
Jesus
June.
Christ.
June.
These people have no backbone.
1 month.
Like, come on.
They're like, well, you can't go to work anyway, so have fun, guys.
Anyway, you guys all lost your jobs, unfortunately. So you might
What do you mean
want
lost your job?
I remember going on the subreddit, infiltrating that. That was fun. So they had the garden. They're like, look at this garden.
You're like, this is just
Everybody
called,
played it.
this is just what a liberal neighborhood in Boston is.
I forgot the time I joined the flat earth stuff on Facebook with my real name.
It took like effort to get us in there too.
Yeah, I got kicked out. I got kicked out of most of them. I stayed in one for a decent bit, and then I blew it because like one guy looked deranged, and I'm like, "How about we have someone who doesn't look like this guy explain it? It might like sell better." And they're like, "You elitist fuck." It shouldn't matter who the message is coming from, and I'm like, "I understand that."
Do you look up crime statistics, Grand Rapids? Because we're gonna get killed. I don't know. Like,
Probably
I
not.
feel like I thought it was pretty safe. I don't know.
With a crime rate of 36 per 1,000, Grand Rapids has one of the highest crime rates in the United States.
Are you serious? Are you fucking for real? Fuck.
Nice choice.
So we're walking into like,
No, it says lower violent crime than average.
What's the average?
so it's just like break-ins and stuff.
Yeah.
We shouldn't stay at a bad hotel.
Yeah.
We should stay.
We can afford the $100 flight's gonna give us the. It's one night. I think we can afford
We
the.
should get like a suite.
Yeah.
It can't be that much to stay at like an Bonvoy Suites or Springwood Suites, like a nice one, downtown Grand Rapids. I think it's established. Well, anyway, Prokop, what has been itching? I saw you had another show and you didn't invite us.
He posted about
I
it.
thought,
He should've shown
yeah, I
up.
posted about it. Give me that, Aaron. Thank you. But
I don't look at social
am I
media.
supposed to
so-
directly invite you? I didn't invite my brother, and he just showed up. So
Prokop, I didn't see the social media. You should have directly invited us. Yeah, should have like, hey, podcast friends who I talk to every week.
didn't think you'd want to come down to
Yeah, I
Providence.
didn't see it.
Honestly,
Why would I not want to come down to Providence? I came down to Providence before.
sorry.
It's okay. I just thought we were closer. First, like we're not coming to the babies thing, and then you don't invite us to a band. Like I mean, like it's getting kind of fucked up.
Sorry. I wasn't big on promoting this one.
I'm joking, bro.
We'll be at the kids' first baseball game. Little League.
What's is she gotta play Little League?
We'll see if she wants to play Little
I
League.
feel like
I don't know.
I feel
Who
like-
knows?
what sport are you gonna make her play though? Is there one?
I don't
Hockey.
know if we're gonna
Um,
make her play one. I don't know.
Well, Prokop, that's your first mistake as a parent. You need to rule with an iron fist.
Whatever sport you wanted to be good at is the one you're supposed
Yeah.
to make her play.
Yeah,
You're supposed
whatever
to
one
make
you're
sure they're
willing to
really
do.
good at it.
Whatever one you're willing to do hours on end.
I would get her in golf right away.
Yeah.
Maybe tennis. Yeah,
I think computer engineering.
I think this.
Make the kid like the kid's gonna be born perfect, but mold them.
I think the Rhode Island Socialist Party.
Put them on the spectrum.
Pipe Lena should be the new Greta Thunberg.
Make her odd. She'll be a billionaire. It'll be worth it. She might not have friends growing up, but she will be an evil
You
billionaire.
shouldn't let her see sunlight to be real. You should be like, all you do is code. And think about how to
You're gonna call her Python, Lena.
Python.
I think, you know.
Python.
I feel like the name really starting to stick, Prokop. So if I don't see another birth certificate,
Okay.
I might sneak into the hospital
Oh.
and steal the birth certificate and cross it out and write Pipe Lena.
Can we tailgate outside the hospital? The birth?
Tailgating birth of my friend.
And then we have like a picture of like Prokop like edited in going like, whoa, like kind of like a Mr. Beast like thumbnail. And be like, we tailgated my
What
friend.
the
My friend's first kid.
I'm having a kid.
What's up, guys? I wanted to talk to you guys.
What's up, guy? They're cutting up my wife right now. C-section. Let's get after
Today
it.
we're drinking.
God forbid.
We're drinking Twisted Tea whiskey out in the parking lot in Providence, Rhode Island.
Oh shit! I gotta get in there.
That's the doctor. I'll be right back, guys.
Hey, doc.
Hey, doc, how do you think it's going?
Sex is awesome, right?
We're gonna get a snack. Speed it up already.
We're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna go to Waffle House.
a quick break.
This is our
We don't have a
sponsor.
Oh
Waffle
fuck!
House.
I got a DUI. No.
This is our sponsor.
Shout out to our another sponsor, Morgan and Morgan, for getting us
This
on
bird
for
is
this
brought
game.
to you by.
You ever had a DUI and you had the birth of your child and you needed to make it in time?
But
Cash
but-
bonds now. You can get out right there.
Dude, that's a skit. We need to record that, dude. Put like an ill-sized suit on.
Oh,
Do you need money?
You need money now.
This really specific.
Your one call. Call this number.
Make sure to call me. I never lose. But sometimes I don't win.
That's funny. As soon as we get a camera, it's gonna be unlock. We should go to
I'm so excited for Grand Rapids. You have no idea.
friends.
Do you think we can record? And
I can record in Grand Rapids.
no, I'm saying, do you think we can record in the Henry Ford Museum?
Probably. They want people to go. Wouldn't it be like no recording in this museum?
Yo, actually,
We're gonna we're gonna walk in the room. It's gonna be like turn a corner. Like, all right, you turn your cameras off now. This is the room where he has all his Nazi memorabilia. You can't film this.
I hope I have that on video.
Let me
it's
see.
him meeting Hitler as he gave him all the engines for all his cars.
Oh,
Anyway.
Volkswagen.
anyway,
They have that in Grand Rapids.
what?
The museum?
Yeah, the Henry
The
Ford.
Hitler
Museum.
section in the
Henry Ford
museum.
Oh wait, it's not the Henry Ford Museum. We're so stupid.
It's a Gerald.
It's the
Ford.
Gerald Ford Museum.
Oh, fuck.
I thought
I
it
love how you're like, that's so cool. Then I'm like, it's not cool at all now.
I just saw Ford. There's like
It's Gerald Ford.
Gerald
dude.
Ford.
What is
The president who was president because the other president fucking
Wasn't he the, was he, no, it was
he was
Carter
the vice
before-
president
It
too.
was, it was Carter before Reagan. He was before Carter, wasn't he?
Didn't he? Isn't he president just because Reagan got impeached
Yes.
and then he didn't get
The
reelected?
vice president.
Gerald
got
Ford?
impeached.
Yeah,
Reagan didn't get impeached.
You think Nick-
No,
Nixon.
you
It was
mean
Nixon. Nixon.
Nixon.
Yeah. They're the same people to me, honestly. I used to confuse them all the time. It's like prime Republican.
Don't besmirch Nixon like that.
It's like prime.
How big do you think this museum is? They're like
The size of like.
What do they have his like fucking
I
drawings
was going to
and
say, is it
things?
like, did he own the museum?
What did he even do? Vietnam was over, wasn't it? Basically.
Yeah, there's no way this is for him.
Let's look up this museum before we end it.
Gerald Ford Museum.
So it looks like we're going there for Culver's, other burgers, and the Gerald Ford Museum. That will take us 10 minutes. So the rest of the trip is going to be us getting fucked up. They definitely have happy hour there.
Oh wait, speaking of happy hour, Kira told me that her job, even though it's illegal, is just doing a full-on happy hour.
Oh, that's good.
Like it's like $4 beers. No, not her one, another place.
Um,
Oh, exploring
Prokop, can
Watergate. That'll be interesting.
Oh, so it's got a Watergate.
Yeah, it's got a Watergate section.
Got it.
hey, can you look
Yeah.
up Prokop what Gerald Ford's best accomplishments were?
I think it was just like
Holding down the fort.
Yeah, holding down the fort for 4 months or whatever it was.
I am not broke.
The Warren Commission on JFK assassination was under him.
His greatest achievement was not.
Do you know what would be a fun
As
bit to do?
well.
Is find Jimmy
But
Carter.
he's definitely awesome.
We should find Jimmy Carter.
He lives in Georgia. He's on like a peach farm. We should show up and be like, dude, what do you know? Dude, you're about to die.
Who?
Jimmy
Jimmy
Carter.
I thought he was in a hospital. I thought he
No,
died.
you can go to the hospital. I think he's still alive.
Still
I
alive.
remember he was like on his deathbed like a couple months ago.
Yeah, that's what happens when
He
you're 90.
pardoned
Kinda.
Nixon.
So
Pardon me.
most of his stuff is Nixon related.
Yeah.
This museum's
Trying
gonna be
to
great.
see, There's
It's not an ugly looking museum.
Swine flu.
Oh, fantastic.
That's my.
Supported
AI
equal rights amendment.
stuff.
Can we get Gerald Ford
Foreign
like
policy.
shirts and all like wear them? Like
We should literally
Ford
pretend
shirt.
like we're
Ford.
crying. Be like, we are so
should
excited for this.
Definitely
museum.
get merch for Gerald Ford.
Gerald Ford is my favorite president. I'm so excited.
My mom told me.
We flew from Boston to come see Gerald Ford
In
Museum.
today's episode.
We're not even lying, dude. We literally are doing that.
Yep. All right. That's a good bit. My ear hurts.
You can't steal that if you listen this far. If we see a video of you in fucking Grand Rapids, we'll know you took it.
Who's the one that's been stealing shit from us?
Mr. Beast, fucking piece of shit.
Honestly, a lot of people have been stealing our shit, dude. And they're for sure listening.
Technically, Vietnam was still going on. Like Saigon.
Yeah, what did this?
fall
You know why? We're
in
gonna have to find out.
75.
Gerald Ford did. We'll find out.
We'll find out. We'll get to the bottom of you. There's a reason they're hiding that museum in fucking Grand Rapids.
Is he from Grand Rapids? Like, why is he?
He's got to be.
There's
How
no
the
way.
fuck else would it be there?
Because no other city wanted it.
He was trying to buy land in DC, but it was way too much.
Where was you born?
Actually, this is.
I'm from Omaha.
Why the fuck is it in Grand Rapids then?
Wait, his body is buried there.
Why?
Can we go see his mummy? What if he's a mummy?
Dude, it's 44,000 square feet. I can't imagine there's enough fucking.
Why is it in
It's not
Grand
grass.
Rapids though?
I could not tell you.
Well, look, you're on your phone. Look up real quick.
He died in 2006.
Because I like it's the way Google. Like I could do it on my computer. It'd be easy to figure out.
Okay.
But I don't want to Google
Why?
why is the.
Why?
Why is the Gerald Ford Museum in Grand Rapids? That's so much.
Just like too
You're like the most difficult person.
And that's like Joey's already way too much time right there.
No, it's not.
That took way too long.
You're not like a real person sometimes. Anyway,
It's a person.
that video's coming out. We're gonna drop the episode with Mitch Qualls.
But don't even give a date on that one.
We're not giving a date yet. He just does so much, man. Yeah.
Does it say?
Donated papers and other historical materials of his years in public life with the federal government for preservation in the state of Michigan. There isn't really.
This guy sucks.
All right.
Boyhood Home is a house located in Grand Rapids.
Okay.
Boy,
Why didn't it just say that to start?
He lived in the house for 9 years.
That is not long enough.
Between 8 and 17.
All right, his formative years in Grand Rapids.
See where he used to party. Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's do the Gerald Ford.
the Gerald Ford liquor store, dude.
Gerald,
He gotta be in
beer
rank.
crawl.
The Gerald Ford.
We find
We need to get merch, dude. We need to get Gerald Ford merch. We need to be decked out in the bar, getting fucked up.
it's increasingly most of my shirts are now joke shirts.
Yeah. Anyway,
As shirts get rid.
thanks for everybody for listening. Watch us on Twitch. We're gonna be talking about stuff.